time has come for us to take everything we've learned over the past 6 weeks and apply it to a real situation. Let's be honest, this game is going to be hard. You've spent 10 hours a week since the beginning of August learning everything there is about football when boys go through years of learning it. We've been busting our asses so we can now go and kick Regina's. Now we must not get cocky because when that happens, we're going to make careless mistakes. We must stay calm and play with poise. We must stay focused and remember everything we have learned. We have worked so hard for this, and I know that if we go in with confidence and not cockiness, then we will accomplish what we have been working so hard for. Be confident enough to dominate your position. You have to be mentally tough and resilient to play this game. The way one prepares allows them to play with that confidence on the field. Now I know we have had some off days, but what team hasn't? We just have to remember what went wrong, recognize the mistakes that were made, learn from them, and forget them. Clear your mind of the off days. Clear your mind of any nerves. Clear your mind of all the bad possibilities that I know are going through your head, and I know every one of you has at least one thing. Take a deep breath and relax. Keep in mind you're gonna get hit. You just have to accept that. Just get back up and shake it off. Regina isn't gonna go easy on us. They're out there for blood, but don't let that intimidate you. Use it for fuel into playing hard and smart. As long as we play intelligently, go hard, execute everything with perfection like we had practiced, we will do amazing. When we walk out of the school in a few short minutes, when we get off the bus at the field, when we warm up before practice, don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on getting mentally prepared for the task at hand. Focus on your teammates. Ignore the people in the stands. Ignore the noise. Ignore Regina on the other side of the 50-yard line. They are who we are playing against, but they are not our opponents. You are your own opponent, so don't beat yourself up. Don't get mad at yourself. Play smart. After each play, flush it. Dwelling on a bad play can snowball into several bad plays. No one is immune to bad plays, so just move on. You have to focus on a new one. The best players just don't dwell on them and are totally ready for the next play. When we score, I know it will be exciting, so sure, high-five your teammates and pump your fists in the air, but we just have to act with class. Act like you score all day long and it's nothing new. If they score, flush it. Go up to each other and tell them no worries and that we will get them on the next run. Picking each other up is going to play a huge role in the game today. Don't let anything get in your head, don't let anything increase your nerves, and use the high energy from the crowd as positive energy. To my defenders, you guys will do absolutely amazing today, I know it. Go out there and do your thing, take names, make their offense know who you are. Create such a strong reputation for yourself that you make their offense so scared that their O-line stands up instead of blocking you, that they don't pass the ball in fear of you smacking it down, that they run out of bounds because they don't want to be trucked. Run your asses off to grab a flag. Throw your arms up to knock down the passes. Block people so well that they fall over. Close holes so well that there becomes a traffic jam and they don't know what to do. You guys are so incredibly aggressive and fierce, I know you can't be stopped. Now what I'm going to say next may be confusing, but bear with me. Don't play with emotion, but at the same time, play with emotion. Don't let things get in your head to the point where you then move slowly and let the flags slip between your fingers, but play with an intensity. Get hype, get loud, smile those scary, intimidating smiles that you would when you would go up against our offense. It'll freak them out because it'll show them that you're coming and ready to light their asses up. Stare them straight in the eye and don't break contact. Follow your girl like there's a string between the two of you. Wherever she goes, you go. Emma Mitchell, you better stare down their QB and scare the shit out of her just like you did with me at first. You guys can do this. Be mean. Play with an edge. Play like you have a chip on your shoulder, but play smart. Don't get caught. Don't retaliate. Go out there and dominate. Stuff their offense into the ground. To my offense, you guys are my people. I've never seen a group of Marion girls study so hard for something and spend so much time preparing for a test. I remember seeing a handful of you have your playbooks out at lunch or in the hall, and I would just smile to myself because I was so proud that you guys were putting in extra time in order to know what you have to do. I know it's a lot, and it was a pain to memorize not only what you have to do, but what everyone else has to do as well. But look, now you guys know how to do it all, and you can execute every play with grace, perfection, and excellence. Now, even though the defense can play with emotion, we can't. We run the show and are the ones that everyone relies on to score. We must stay calm and pick each other up. Honestly, just stick your tongue out and smile at someone if they look down, because I can guarantee it'll make them laugh. Like if something goes wrong with the play that's on me, just make me laugh. It's gonna work. Tell me some stupid joke or something, and then everything will be good on my end. O-line, you guys are my protectors, and I love you for that. Football is the ultimate team sport. If you don't do your job, then I can't do mine. Thing is though, I believe you guys can do your job just as long as you dig your heels in and get tough. My life is honestly in your hands, so light the Regina goes up. Block them so damn hard and so damn long that they stumble back and fall over. Keep pushing, don't give up, don't stand up, don't let them win. The longer you block, the easier it is for plays to be executed and look really clean. People may think that your job is easy, but honestly it's not, and I applaud you for being able to do it. Receivers, run your routes, turn your heads before you turn, and catch the ball. You can do it. You are the only receivers because the coaches had the utmost confidence in you that you would be able to catch the ball and haul it down the field. So prove them right. Show everyone what you can do. Running backs, fullbacks, and powerbacks. Remember which arm goes on top for handoffs. Remember to fly through your hole and adjust if it's closed. You guys are the ones who carry out the plays and gain yardage for us, so be sure to move extra fast. I have so much confidence in the six of you that I have no worries at all about our run plays. For offense in general, all we have to do is play smart and with poise. And as Mills says, know the damn count. I don't care how tough you think you are because Regina will beat you to your knees and keep you there if you let them. In practice, we weren't hit nearly as hard as we are going to be hit today. But it isn't about hard you hit, it's about hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's just how winning is done. Pain is temporarily and will eventually subside. You have to be mentally strong enough to keep going. The margin for error is so small that it could change everything. One step too small, too early, too big, too late. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, and you don't quite make it. We have practiced and practiced and practiced getting things right. Today we are to prove what we are made of. Dig deep down and figure out what you truly want. I hope that is to win, because if not, you have some serious thinking to do on the bus, because we have a handful of teammates that have that as what they want most. We can go out there and get the shit knocked out of us, or we can go out there and pound them into the ground. We get one opportunity here. We have one chance to make our mark. They've watched recent film just like we have and have seen what they think we would be like. All we have to do is surprise them, prove them wrong of all the thoughts they have of us. You have to be pissed off for greatness, because if you aren't, then that means you're fine with being mediocre. You guys listen really close now. It doesn't matter what anyone else says about you, because they have absolutely no idea what we're made of. They have no clue what we have been through, so their thoughts and words mean nothing to us because we know what we have been through, and that's all that matters. Winning is simply a mindset that is only accomplished by outstanding individuals. We are all outstanding individuals. It's not about talent, it's about effort. Effort will drive us home when everyone expects us to give up. It will drag us to win when we have been knocked down. Winning is a reward you receive when you put in hard work even when people aren't watching. Winning is for champion attitudes and for champion hearts. We have to simply outwork the other team. We have run sprints every day for weeks, so when it comes down to those final plays and those final minutes, we aren't tired. We are mentally prepared to keep fighting. We have the stamina to keep fighting. Winning is what happens when your desire to win is greater than your failure of losing. Sometimes it may feel impossible, but it is only impossible if you give up. Stay in the game, hang in there, refuse to give up, and never settle. Who cares if Regina is bigger than us? That doesn't mean they're better. We've been pushed so hard by our coaches because they know we can give more. There is no limit to how far we can go, so don't stop when you think you're done, just keep driving. If you give it your all and don't stop until you have absolutely nothing left, you can go so much farther than you have ever thought. We have to bring out our inner strength even when our muscles are tired and burned. Nothing is ever too hard. We cannot quit on each other no matter how much you think you can't do it anymore, no matter how tired you are. There's always more to you than you think. I know I haven't been the nicest at practice when it came to yelling for people to be quiet, or listen in the huddle, or yell Marion when Robinson would count, or yell at people who weren't practicing in the stretches, but I promise you all it was out of kindness. I was doing it because I care so much about this game and all of you. Today is the biggest test any of us will ever take because there isn't a retake option, there isn't a game next week. This is the only chance we get, so let's make it count. Let's focus during our warm-up as well as show that we are mentally prepared and show that we are mentally prepared. If we are loud as we stretch, it'll show that we came to play. If we had side conversations, it'll show that we aren't really focused and aren't taking the game seriously. So without self-discipline, success is impossible. Never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart. Always make a total effort when the odds are against you. You will never be a loser if you always try and give it your all. Don't quit. We've come way too far to give in to the pressure, the intensity, and the noise. Zone it all out. Have a quiet mind and simply play your game. We have prepared for this since the end of July, and I truly believe we are ready. You all just have to believe with me. I have confidence in every single one of you that you can and will go out on that field today and get the job done. It's not the want to win that matters, because everyone has that. It's the desire to win that matters. Taking all the hard work and dedication you have put in allows me to believe that we all have that desire to win. Football has brought people from different sports and different friend groups all together as one. It is everyone's job, whether in the game or not, to pick up a teammate when they look down or make a mistake. We gotta just keep each other upbeat. You lean on me, I'll lean on you. You need help, I got you. I need help, you better get me. We are each other's support systems. Never let your head or a teammate's head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find a way to overcome what occurred and get your head back in the game. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it and let the mistake enhance your future possibilities for success. When a play goes well, give each other a fist bump or high five to show that you recognize that they helped us out and did a good job. A simple small act such as that can really increase and improve one's confidence and allow them to relax. I love you guys all so much, you have no idea. We have honestly become a lot closer because of this, and that makes me truly happy. As quarterback, I get to see the entire field ahead of me, and I've noticed how people that usually may not talk to each other in school are now working together to accomplish a single goal. That makes me super happy because I know as a grade we have had our differences in distinct groups, but now we are all one. I'm aware this has been pretty long and hopefully not annoying to some, but I just wanted to tell you all how proud I am of you for all that you have done, all that you have learned, and all the time you have invested. I am so glad that I got to share this outstanding experience with you all, and I hope that even though football will be over later today, we still say hi to each other in the hallway and are happy to be around each other. This sport has allowed special friendships to be built. Now here is where we have to come together as one more than ever. Let's get in the zone, quiet our minds, remember all we have learned, and go play our game. This is our time. Let's be the hammer. Let's take it to them. Winners are just simply dreamers who never gave up. We want that trophy, so we have to go get it. And remember, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us.